If you've been to the doctor, if you've been sick, if you were born, most likely in a hospital, you're a user of healthcare, which means the topic is very important to make sure our healthcare data and the documents that contain our medical records are secure and safe. With the electronic health record, we have to have the record tell its own story. We always say that, the story that defends its friends. But the real story with the EHR is it has to act like somebody going to AA meeting. And we have to have the EHR, the electronic health record, stand up and say, I'm the EHR, and I have a problem. Because we do. We are in a denial stage right now. If Susan Kubler-Ross's stages of grief are coming, we are still in denial. We are in stage 1, and it's early. So I will be talking about this topic the rest of my life, because we haven't yet gotten to the point where we even recognize the depth of what's going on. And why? Because the data that's coming to us is still not integrity-based. It still isn't good enough to use the wisdom that Justy talked about to make decisions. And if you're not making the proper decisions, you can't fix the problem. So I'm going to give you some examples as we go along and creating an awareness so that you can go back to your doctor, to your families, to your job in healthcare and be able to say, hey, you know what? Guys, we got to look at this a little more. Because if we don't recognize the problem, we are never going to fix it. The job of health information management professionals has gone to be an ombudsman person to care for injury coming to patients because of poor documentation. We need to turn that train around. We need to start talking about it being an investment in making sure that we are risk averse, compliance pro, that we have clinical satisfaction, not dissatisfaction going on, that our doctors aren't discouraged. I've seen physicians, and my son is one, who stood up and said, this system is killing our patients. When are we going to pay attention? There are documented statistics everywhere about how scary this is. Now, the good part is that as we identify these issues, as the message gets out here, it's why I've been so passionate for 20 years talking about this. I've spoken to tens of thousands of people across the country who have made legitimate improvements in these systems. And slowly but surely, we're starting to see that get better. We must take lessons away from this that help motivate us to be advocates and ombudsman people for our own health care. And I'll steal from Oprah what we know for sure. We know that this is all a time of uncertainty and change and challenge. And the only constant is that change. And now how you deal with those changes is really what will determine your success and your healthcare provider's success.